What is up, Fire Finds fam, and welcome back to another amazing comic book video. I'm gonna guess it's number 8. I forget things easily. All right, let us begin. To my left, we have Captain America number 25, the Adam Hughes variant cover where Sam Wilson becomes Captain America. Nice cover, rated at 9.8 by CGC. Amazing on that one. And to our right, we have the Marked One number 1 variant cover C, which is just a nice cover. It's the witch being cool. All right, now let us begin. Also a 9.8, by the way, by CGC. I just got this one, I want to say this past week. I think I got it back in from CGC, so that's amazing. Now let us begin with our first comic find. Here we have the marked number 1, the second print. This is a very low print. I've only seen this once, and the one time I saw it, I bought it, which is this one. It is the black cover. I think the meaning of this book is it hitting somewhere in the tattoos. I think that's the reason why it's popular. But yeah, this is the second print. The first print, it's different background. This is the all black, which obviously hides her body, but it still shapes her, not the black dress, but everything else shaped into it. So that's pretty cool. This one goes for like $15. And then let's move on to the next one. Here we have Snot Girl number 1, came out in 2016. This is a Brian Lee O'Malley cover, which is a creator of a Scott Pilgrim. That's the only reason why it's a good book to get, because of the Brian Lee creator or writer. And this one goes for like around $10 or so. So that's a good one from Image Comics. Now on to the next one. This is here we have the Freeze issue 1. This was hot last year because there was talks about it becoming a show, but I don't know what's going on now. This is just cover price, goes for like $5, but it's a nice one that you never know it could pick up because of the show that eventually might come out on this series or issue. And let's move on to the next one. Here we have Black Flag issue 0. Doesn't even say issue 1. Issue 0. This was last year. This series was starting to come back. It was from 1995, but like I said, last year it was rumored to come back and start making some new issues, but we don't know yet on that one. Now this one goes for like $15 to $20, just because it's obviously issue 0, which is the not the beginning, but the pre-beginning, if you know what I mean. And this one goes for like $15 to $20 or so. That's good on this one. Now on to the next one. Here we have The Matrix. So you guys know the movies are amazing on this one, which has Keanu Reeves in it. And this is issue. It's not an well, actually it's not an issue because it's a preview. So it's a preview for The Matrix comics for 2003. And this one goes for like $20 to $25 for being obviously a preview, which is better to get than a number 1, but number 1s are more collected. Actually, I don't know. I think previews are also because they're pre number 1s, in a way. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this one goes for like $20 to $25 on that one right there. And now on to this next one right here. We have Rock and Roll Comics, The Beatles Experience. This is the White Album cover, which is number 4 of 8. So there's 8 issues in this run, and it goes for like $15. And this is the first time I saw it, so I had to get it. And now that I know there's 8 of them out there, I gotta get the rest, the other 7, and complete this set as being a Beatle fan myself. Now on to the next one. Well, actually, no. Speaking of Beatle fans, look at this right here. We have Batman issue number 222, which is the Beatles cover. You can see the Beatles right there, and then Rob. What's his name again? I'm drawing a blank. Robin, yeah. I was in the beginning. Robin has the album saying one of them is alive, or is it one of them is dead, but which one? But yeah, so I had this one. This was actually sitting in my bar. I have like a little band, like a pop band figure type thing in the bar in the center, and this one's right behind it because it features the Beatles, and it is a Beatles pop band. All the Beatles in the, how do I put it? In the bar, they're just a Beatle figures with the band, the guitar, the drums, and everything, and they're just in the back, in my around chilling in my bar. When I have a drink, I just have that nice little view to look at. And this one is just right there. This one goes for like 200. Sorry, the previous one, the white one, goes for like, I want to say like $15. This one, but this one goes for around $200. That's it's in good condition, obviously. And there we have that one. Now on to the next one. Here we have, it's either Voodoo or Urzuli. I don't know which one it actually is, but it's issue number 2. It is just a very sexy Adam Hughes cover. As you can see, it's a nice cover of her just right there flexing on us, I guess. But this one goes for like $20. And yeah, that's all on this one. Just a nice Adam Hughes cover. You know, Adam Hughes is very nice with his covers. He's very well known in the comic art. And on to the next one. Here we have Future State Teen Titans number 1, and this one was released last month. And it had, this one is sorry, it's where in this timeline Dick Grayson is the new Deathstroke, maybe because he's wearing the suit, and Red X appears at the end, which we know Red X is the partner of Grayson. And this one goes for like $15 to $20 on this issue. But let's move on to the next, because we're speaking of Red X. Here we have issue number 2, which came out yesterday with Red X on the cover, which is cover B. Now this one goes for also $15 to $20. And yeah, so this is the first time we have him in the DC continuity of Teen Titans, but he has a first appearance in obviously an older kids comic. But you know, if we ever find that one, I would obviously gladly show you guys. But this is just where he appears for the first time in the DC continuity or continuity, whatever you want to call it. Now on to the next one. Here we have Justice Society of America number 1, which came out in 2007. This is the first appearance of Cyclone, and is also a popular Alex Ross cover. Now this one goes for around $20, and it's just a nice one with the first appearance of Cyclone in the Justice Society of America. All right, now on to the next one. Here we have Batman Annual number 25, which it is the origin story of the Red Hood. And this is the first time I see an issue with the red barcode. Normally they're always white. This is the first time I see it in red, obviously in honor of the origin story of the Red Hood. And this one goes for like 15 to 20, so that's a pretty nice find I found right there. I love comics that have red and black contrast. It's just an amazing combo. Also purple in there too, red or purple and black. Nice covers, always will be. Now on to the next one. Here we have Justice League of America number 6, which came out in 2007, and this one is just an Adam Hughes black Connery cover, and goes for like $25 around there. And it's a nice one. Obviously Adam Hughes, like I said, is a nice artist. Now on to the next one. Here we have Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 3, which I believe I have shown before. Just I found another one, so I wanted to show it again. This is the first appearance of Magna Tovan, who later becomes a love interest, and then this one goes for like $15. Just like I said, I found another one, so I got it for cover price also. And now on to another nice cover of Star Wars. Here we have Star Wars The High Republic issue number 1, the second print, with a nice cover featuring all these Jedis with their lightsabers. And this one has a lot of first appearances, but the major one to see is Keith Trennis, the one in the bottom right corner right there. That is the major first appearance, but there's a lot of first appearances you can see already by the cover. But if you can see closely, there we have a sort of Yoda species, not Yoda himself, but there's another Yoda species in there. And then we have purple lightsaber. There's also 2 in the back. Can't see from here. But I wonder what that would end up being. But yeah, we have a Yoda species in the cover, and then purple lightsabers also. So this should be a nice series to keep reading. But this is a nice cover overall, with featuring all these Jedis just with their lightsabers up in the air. And it goes for like $20, that cover for right now. So, but it might go up. You never know. Issue number 1 always goes up. Here we have another Star Wars: The High Republic issue number. I want to say, actually not issue number. I think it's still number 1, but it's the 3rd print. It was released last week, and it just goes for $5. But you never know. 3rd print, 2nd print, so all the prints can go for more than the original print. So I just had to pick it up just in case and keep that one in the collection. And it says the issue Jedi versus Jedi on the cover, which, who doesn't fight Jedi versus Jedi? Which normally Jedi versus another Jedi, but a dark Jedi. Now we have here Fantastic Four, issue number 15, which came out in 1999. Now this, as you can see, 90s cover art. You can see the how Iron Man looks like, but it all has nice artwork. This is the first appearance of that Valeria Von Doom, which was hot last year, this comic, but I don't know what happened. But for right now, it goes for like $20, so that's a good thing right there. Now let's move on to the next one. Here we have Captain America Comics, issue number 1 by Timely Comics. Now, this is the 70th anniversary issue of Captain America with the Hitler cover. They're just beating up all the Hitler Nazi people, I believe. Yeah, you can see. And the bottom, you can see the 70 years Marvel Comics logo. And that one's good. This one goes for like $20 to $30. That was a good one. Captain America is one of my favorite heroes. I'm still trying to get the shield and put it on my wall in my house. The nice metal steel shield that came out in the anniversary of Captain America. Now, here, I don't know what this is, but if you guys can see the cover, it's painted the Spider-Man in the front with the two on the like three-headed, I believe, with 6 arms, I guess mimicking a spider. You see Spider-Man right there in the background. I don't know, it's issue number 4, I think, and it goes for like $10, which is an interesting cover, seeing that and seeing Spider-Man just riding him in the back. So it's pretty interesting. So I just had to pick it up. It's a second printing, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we have on this one. No, not on this one, but the other one. And now on to the next one, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 794. Now in this one, it back in 2018, the ones to collect for this run were issue number 794 through 799, only because it was the coming of the Red Robin. This is the 5th printing of this issue number 794. And the cover, you can see it's Norman Osborn face to face with the Red Symbiote. And these were hot, but issue number 796 is where the first appearance of Red Goblin appears. So that's the one you really want to pick up. But this one is just, it was hot starting with this one up to like 799, but now it's just a nice find, so I had to get it. Norman and the Red Symbiote. Nice. Now on to the next one. Here we have The Heroic Age, The Avengers issue number 1. Now this one came out in 2010, which is the first appearance of Azari T'Challa, which obviously is the son of Black Panther in this timeline or universe. And this one goes for like $15 to $20. So yeah, this is issue number 1, the first print. Yes, I want to say first print. But here I also found issue number 1, the 1 of 15 variant. Now the previous one goes for like 15 to 20, but this one goes for like $20 to $25. This is the 1 in 15 variant, which is just a nice one that I found, which features obviously Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Nicely there, posed in like almost like a statue form. Pretty cool. Now on to the next one. Here we have Spidey Super Stories. Well, actually, Marvel Comics and Electric Company present Spidey Super Stories, which is issue number 16. This is just an homage to Jaws, the amazing shark horror film that made us all be scared of the ocean and terrified of sharks. And this one goes for like $40 to $50. I actually, funny story, I found the Spidey Super Stories where the first appearance of the Spider-Woman which was the librarian chick. And I saw it. I didn't know what it was when I saw it, but I saw the cover for sure. And as on my way back from the location, I looked up on YouTube and I saw another YouTuber who mentioned that issue features the first appearance of Spider-Woman. Obviously, she didn't have any powers, but she actually wore the suit and appeared to help Spider-Man in the comic itself. And then when I went back the next day, guys, for my luck, they rearranged the entire store, so now I couldn't find it, and now that I just lost my luck on getting that comic. Just a little quick story on that one, but yeah, this one is just an homage to Jaws cover, which is like $40 to $50. Now, on to the next one, we have Captain America, issue number 107. This one is from 1966, which is the first appearance of Dr. Faustus, and this one goes for like $30 or so. It's a nice find that I found this past weekend. Pretty cool, and I'm glad I have it. And it's in honestly not that bad shape for being a 1966 comic. Pretty good for that one. Now, onto this next one, we have the New Avengers featuring Spider-Woman in the front, looking amazing. If you guys know what I'm talking about when I say she looks amazing, I don't have to say it because this is obviously a public, family-friendly channel. Now here we have issue number 4, which has the first appearance of Maria Hill, and this one just goes for like $10 or so, Again, first appearances, major events, deaths are nice pickups of any kind just to have, especially for close to cover price or not that much expensive. Here we have Journey into Mystery Fear itself, issue number 622. Now in this one, we have the first appearance of Kid Loki, as you can see in the image right there. And there's rumor that he will appear in the new Loki show coming to Disney Plus, which won't be a surprise, but hopefully it does. And this is the first appearance of Kid Loki. And right now it currently goes for like $15 to $20, but you never know. And like I said, shows will pick things up real fast, and then maybe it'll just drop it down. You never know. Now on to this next one, Secret Invasion, third printing variant, issue number 3. Now in this one, it was a low print. It's obviously the sketch cover, and just because it looks nice, I had to get it. It goes for like $10 to $15. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Now on to another one that I believe I have shown in previous video, the Mighty Secret Invasion, the Mighty Avengers, issue number 13, which has the first appearance of the Secret Warriors, which we know in this timeline, in this universe timeline, whatever you want to call it, the Skrulls are impersonating the heroes. Now this one goes for like $20 or so, which I would say good find for cover price. But now I think I have 2 of these also in my collection. Now on to this next one. Here we have Oranya, the Heart of the Spider, which is her first solo series, which was hot. I mean, her first appearance was in the Amazing Spider-Man comic. I forgot what issue, but this is her first solo series, and goes for like $15 on this one. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Now on to this next devastating cover. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man number 538, which features Aunt May getting shot and Peter crying in agony, in pain, in devastation, as we all know. Now inside the comic, they tried to shoot Mary Jane, but as Peter's spider sense kicked in and he actually saved Mary Jane, but the bullet actually hit Aunt May, which was, obviously bad. But this is the Clayton Crane cover, and it goes for like $30 to $35 currently, which was a nice find for me as being one of the most very, very devoted Spider-Man fan out there. All right, now on to this next one. Here we have the Immortal Hulk, issue number 43, which I think it's the latest issue in this run. And this is the recall edition. And why is it recalled, you ask? Aside from being a nice cover, I like the coloring on this. You have silver, I think pink, orange, green, and then a Hulk in there. But this is the recall edition. It goes for like $20 currently. But the reason why is because in one of the shots in there, there's someone in a jewelry store, but the jewelry store has the word jewelry. So, but you obviously kind of see the word Jew in jewelry, which is JEW, but under it is the Jew symbol. So people found that offensive, and so they recalled this issue. But yeah, that's the reason why it's a recall issue. And misprints, recall issues, and so on are very collectible. Obviously, people want to keep those and collect those. But this is the reason why it's a recall, because of the Jew and the Jew symbol in one of the pictures in the comic. I'll open it, but I don't want to go through all that right now. But it goes for like $20. All right, now down to our last 2 comics. Here we have Ultimatum number 2, the second print, which is just a dope Magneto cover, looking down at someone who's dying, having no remorse, having no feeling, didn't really care. It's just a nice issue that I picked up. This one goes, I've seen one online for like $80 or so, but you never know. People want to up the price, but for what it goes currently, I don't know what it does, but I've seen one in great condition for $80 that someone is asking for, so that's what I had to pick it up. My favorite villain, I would say, is Magneto, so that's pretty cool. And now on to the final one. Here we have a Simply Amazing mini comic, I want to say, because it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just like this big. Now this one, it's very limited. This one is signed, but it's actually signed to someone. If you can't see, it says to someone, not it says to Donna. So it's signed. If that wasn't there, it would have been great, but it is there. It doesn't matter. But the reason why I picked it up especially is because when I opened it, it was very limited, because this was number 2 out of 100. So apparently there's only 100 of these out there. And this one, again, I don't know exactly how much this go for, but because it's so limited, and I went online to see if anybody else has it, I think someone I saw had it. They still want $250 for it, but I don't know exactly the price. But again, a very, very limited mini comic, so I had to get it for myself, and it was pretty cool. All right, guys, that is it for today's comic book haul. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video, and we will see you guys on the next one.